Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about The Circle, Season 6, Episode 5.
Listen, before we get into it, subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Miles walks into Steffi's room.
Yeah.
Steffi asked if he thought she was AI. Miles had no idea who the AI was.
Mm-hmm.
He chose her based off of her horoscope conversations. Steffi asked him, well, isn't it going to look bad since you're an AI engineer and you don't know who the AI is?
Possibly.
Maybe, but that's not really, I don't think his job is to figure out AI. His job is to create AI, but sure. He doesn't know. He says Steffi, Kyle, and Paul were his top options. She gives him a crystal and oil for protection and support. She wishes him luck moving forward.
Listen here, take that crystal, throw it in the trash, man. Listen, when I eliminate you, I eliminate everything that you came with. Your skeleton, your rocks, all the above. You know, well, at least Steffi was a real person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's the next morning. The news feed has been updated. They learned Steffi was blocked and she left a message. Everyone sees that she's real. She thinks it's crazy. Someone who knows a lot about robots couldn't detect that she was human.
Oh, a little shade.
She shares that she is a psychic and she thinks who will win is someone who resembles, and she's cut off by the AI.
I don't think Steffi knew who was going to win anyway. I don't think so.
Well, the AI box comes on the screen and says compliments to everyone in the game. He reveals in his compliments that he is Max. He says powering down, or am I? Catch you in the next software update. So I'd like to see that AI is hopefully not going to win the season. And it's just like a wrench in the game, so to speak.
Listen here, Lauren was heartbroken.
Yeah.
She was heartbroken because she thought Max was real. She fell for the dog in the pic. She fell for the animals in the pic. She fell for just AI in general. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
She also lost her bud, Steffi. So she's 2 Alliance members down.
I was about to say, yeah. She ain't really got nobody.
So Circle Chat opens. Miles says that he works with self-driving cars, not chatbots.
Just want to let y'all know. Okay.
He shares the experience of walking into Steffi's room. He was going with the majority consensus and basically trying to place the blame equally dispersed.
I'm just trying to share it.
Yes.
I don't want to be greedy. I'm just sharing the blame. You're right.
Cassie says she couldn't believe the AI engineer couldn't catch the AI. # blonde moment.
Okay, Cassie.
Going hard.
Cassie.
For no reason.
Did you just hear me say it was all our fault? What you doing? Go ahead.
Everyone notices Cassie's throwing shade, and she put Mile on blast. QT says she was wrong. She made a huge mistake. Olivia / Brandon says she's sad that Steffi left. Kyle says, I'm glad you guys didn't listen to someone I never chatted with. # don't judge a book by its cover. Shots fired at Olivia.
I know, right?
Paul sends a message saying hopefully folks are off his back and says only the realists remain.
Paul, listen here. Paul, or fake or catfish Paul, is probably my least favorite character on the show.
Yeah.
Right? For now.
Right.
Because I have a new least favorite character on the show once they get introduced and things of that nature.
All right. Lauren says, Miles, do what you got to do. Pretty much, I'm not placing no blame. This was your decision. You had to make it. It was a hard one. Hey, you got to understand. Some people rather want to be top 3 besides bottom, because they like, look, I want to be ranked at the top, but not the top to where I'm the influencer. And I'm making decisions.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't want that on my back.
Right.
So, of course, Lauren's like, hey, it's okay, Miles. As long as she ain't an influencer, but she's still ranked top, she's feeling good.
Right. Chat ends.
Yeah.
Paul isn't feeling Cassie based off of her coming down hard on Miles. QT wants to start an alliance with Lauren since her closest people are gone and she's going to need numbers on her side. Lauren starts a private chat with Olivia. They bond over them both not thinking Steffi was AI.
Yeah.
Lauren lost 2 close people and Olivia tells her she's here for her, and Cassie is pretty cool as well.
Okay.
She asks who Lauren thinks is cool. Lauren thinks QT would be on the same page as far as a girls' alliance.
Okay.
QT messages Miles. She asks how he feels about Cassie's message. Miles says it was fake since she said she wanted Steffi gone. QT said it felt like she wasn't trying to take ownership.
Okay.
She asked him how he's feeling about Kyle. They both agree that they are each other's number one. Miles says Kyle's messages lack flavor at times, but he seems pretty cool. The pics have been trash. QT says we need numbers, so we really should create a Circle Fam alliance. Miles is down with bringing Kyle in so they can boost their numbers.
Okay.
I think that's good strategy.
On who part?
On QT's part, as far as getting as many people on your side as possible.
So far, QT's the only one playing the game.
Yeah.
Like, everybody think they playing the game good, but QT's the only one intentionally, in my eyes, trying to be deceptive.
Right. And also not coming across like Paul. I feel like Paul comes across too game oriented, but QT has a nice balance. And I don't necessarily know what the difference is, but it just comes across different.
Well, it comes off different because Paul have to do is he, or the catfish for one, needs to act like a man. So that's already too much right there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you really can't even be yourself, and you have to play the game as a man, which you're not. So at least with QT, she is herself.
She's coming across genuine.
Well, she's not coming off genuine. Well,
she's coming across genuine. She's not genuine though.
She's not genuine,
but she's coming across that way.
But her picture's real. Her name is real, and things of that nature. But only thing she have to worry about is lying about the game.
Okay.
Besides lying about everything with Paul. You get what I'm saying?
So we get a circle alert.
Yeah.
And we have a game called Portraits.
Players
have to channel their inner Picasso, and they have to capture a portrait of a portrait about another player. Artists will remain anonymous.
This is when I was like, oh, QT really is the puppet master. This would really make me go, whoa.
Yeah.
You're playing the game for real.
Right. Well, Kyle draws Olivia. Olivia turns her back on people, so we see a ship leaving an island, leaving somebody on the island.
Listen here, Kyle, that was a terrible, terrible picture because everybody was like, for one, we all had to get close to the screen. Number two, it was a lot going on in the picture. We was like, what's going on?
Right.
Red flag? Okay. I rate that out of 10 a 3.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Cassie draws Miles. She thinks he has no game. She's not feeling the flirting that he's doing with QT. So she has a picture of him throwing up green hearts.
Now, here's the thing about this that made it interesting for me. People are guessing because they don't know who drew what.
Yeah.
They are guessing like, maybe this person drew this on me. Maybe this person drew this on me. So I'm like, Cassie, I see what you're doing, but maybe you should have laid low just a little bit. But truth be told, she had no idea what Miles was going to draw. Because what Miles drew was like...
way worse.
Yeah, way worse.
It was way worse, but at the same time, I don't understand why that matters to Cassie, Miles flirting with QT. It's the weird thing for her to be disgusted by.
I get it.
Why?
No, I'm saying I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But I'm saying like... I see what she meant in like the later episode about it was all fun and games for her. But Miles just basically went, okay, DEFCON 10. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you're not to be trusted.
Exactly, because based off of what Cassie said coming back from eliminating Steffi. You get what I'm saying?
Paul draws Lauren. Two-Face. One side when she's cool with people, but she also throws people under the bus.
Yeah, this was kind of like a 4 because people were like, is that a man? Like
they couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Miles draws Cassie as a snake in the grass,
and that was basically like it was like, oh, people kind of had an idea like, oh, I know who drew this one.
Olivia draws Paul, big mouth, big ego with him rapping, and Lauren draws QT. And basically, it was a painting of her with sunglasses and her wondering why she's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, that one was kind of like...
it fell flat.
0.
Right. QT draws Kyle. Yeah. She wants Kyle to think it's Olivia. So she puts King of Boring and fake muscles.
And Kyle fell for the bait.
Yep. He immediately thought it was Olivia.
Yeah. And Olivia's like, somebody is basically staging that I did this. I did not do this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, y'all not playing the game.
Yeah.
This is the game. To get people out while saving myself.
Right. Well, Cassie messages Miles. She says she can't believe that she was a snake. Miles says, you're not an actual snake. Everyone was roasting each other. He said he did the portrait.
Yeah.
And she says that I'm glad you got a good laugh because she didn't get it. She says she can't understand who would say that. And he says, I'm sorry, he admits to it.
Yeah.
He said it was a jab about your call out when you told me to go for Steffi too, and then you called me out. He apologizes. Cassie says that she did his portrait. She tried to keep it lighthearted. She hopes the one that he didn't put a target on her back.
Question: did you think Miles should have admitted that he did it?
No.
Me neither.
There was no reason to.
I'm like, Miles, you don't owe her that.
Exactly.
You don't owe her that at all.
You are already coming from me, so I don't need to give you more.
Exactly.
What? Gasoline? Absolutely not.
He basically was like, okay, she really feel bad about this. It was me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did it. I actually would have been like, that's crazy.
Miles was raised by his aunt and uncle, and he saw in her profile that she is a bonus parent, and he really respects her for that. He thanks her and tells her that he'll let everybody know that she's a great person. He says it was his dumb blonde moment, and he'll have her back from here on out. Cassie, she actually does soften up and accepts his apology.
Yeah.
Well, QT messages Kyle. She asks how he's feeling after the game. She says she thinks that he is the king of fun. Who could have possibly done this?
QT, you a dirty person.
She the type of person who you say somebody stole something, she took it, and she's around helping you look for it. So he thinks it was Olivia. This is exactly what QT wanted. She confirms she also thinks it's Olivia. She tells him about the Tres Fuego alliance, and he is down. He's got her back.
Now, and this is what I want y'all to remember. When QT first came in and when they had to update their photo, she was the one that spoke bad about Kyle first. Like, she wasn't feeling Kyle at first. She was like, fake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Kyle, on the other hand, is basically like my sister. You know what I'm saying? Kyle, wake up, brother. You are being played. You are being played the fool, man. But this is the game.
Yeah.
QT, even though I'm like, oh my goodness, QT, how dare you? You are making the game fun now.
She is. And she's spicing it up, making it interesting. And I think the issue with some people like Cassie is you think you're spicing it up by throwing shots at people in the chat. But it's about being a little more deceptive and being a little bit more just really snaky and not like putting it out there that you're coming for somebody. You
gotta be sly.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. You gotta be sly.
Exactly.
That is the best way I can describe it. Is that the rest of the episode?
That's it.
Is there anything you want to share on this episode or anything else that we left out so far?
No, that's everything.
Listen here, make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment. We will be on episode 6 once y'all get done watching this video.
Yes.
Y'all have a good day.
Bye.